You're watching DCTV Denton Community Television.
A UNT football player faces discipline following an altercation at a campus fraternity house. Students may have to dig deeper in their pockets to continue attending classes at UNT next fall. And Denton's mayoral hopefuls square off with Election Day a little more than a month away. These stories and more are next on NT Daily News.
From the Mayborn School of Journalism at the University of North Texas, this is NT Daily News.
Welcome to another edition of NT Daily News. I'm Haley Rush.
And I'm Nadia Glendale. We begin with an update to a story we told you about a couple weeks ago. It concerns an assault on a UNT student. The assault took place at the Kappa Alpha fraternity house on March 4th.
And once I got out, I was the first one out, and as soon as I stepped out, I just got hit.
UNT police issued this offense report, which did not name the suspect. The police investigation has now been completed, and we've now learned the suspect is a member of the Mean Green football team. UNT police have issued a Class C citation to Campbell Felt, a sophomore offensive lineman who transferred from the University of Arkansas. UNT Sports Information Director Eric Capper had this to say.
This happened with our student athletes, and keep in mind that we have more than 300 student athletes. We act very decisively and very quickly in making sure that whatever proper disciplinary actions are necessary, that we take those. And I do know for a fact that in this particular case or this particular instance that disciplinary action is being handled internally within Coach McCarney and the football staff within the football program.
Capper would not elaborate on exactly what kind of discipline is being dealt to Felt, but he did say the student athletes are public figures, and that means they often live in glass houses.
But I think the entire athletic department, is sometimes deals with a little bit of the negative publicity or the black eye, so to speak, that you get from an incident. Anytime there's an incident that's in violation of the code of conduct. But we continue to make strides, and we continue to educate our people, and we try to help them understand that they are, as a student athlete at North Texas, they are responsible for more than just themselves. They are in the public eye. They are in the spotlight.
Capper says the athletic department cooperated fully with campus police. The May 12th elections for City Council and Mayor are fast approaching, and incumbents and newcomers have many issues to address. City candidates for Place 5, 6, and Mayor of the City of Denton discussed some of those issues at the first public forum at the Denia Recreation Center. Challengers took the opportunity to attack incumbents. Many residents submitted questions about the recent state law concerning a proposed power plant in Denton. Mayoral candidates said they disagree with the City Council's decision to bypass residents to get approval for the new plant.
The citizens should be given an open forum where they can come in and at least submit their issues that they may have concerning that. So I totally don't agree with that, and we need more accountability with our leadership.
Mayoral candidate Neil Durrance directly challenged current Mayor Mark Burrows on the power plant and his leadership.
He continues to bypass the citizens of Denton and run away from the democratic process instead of going to the people and asking them for their opinion.
Mayor Burrows says the City Council made the decision to go to the state because of time constraints and to bring in large companies. But he says the community can still have a say on the power plant.
To actually build what we were talking about and create a natural gas connection through this combined heat and power plant will require another step in the vetting process, which is what I was saying, and that can be a public vote.
And Burrows answered accusations that his administration has had a closed-door approach.
To say that I'm not open is absolutely ridiculous. That is the furthest thing from the reality of the situation.
There are 6 more scheduled public forums before Election Day. The next one is an informal meet and greet hosted by the Denton Firefighters Association next Tuesday.
A-Train riders will feel the impact of the LBJ freeway reconstruction in Dallas. DART will temporarily suspend the Green Line between Royal Lane and the Farmers Branch stations on March 30th and 31st. This disruption may cause A-Train riders to miss the A-Train connection from Dart's Trinity Mill Station to resolve the conflict. The DCTA will provide shuttle buses at the Trinity Mill Station and the downtown Denton Transit Center. The A-Train isn't the only thing being affected by growth. Ongoing infrastructure improvements are disrupting traffic on several Denton roads and will continue to do so through May 4th.
Normal and Rudell streets are closed. The City of Denton Wastewater Division is putting in a new sewer pipeline at Normal Street. The pipeline will be 8 inches and run for more than 1,100 feet. City revenue and wastewater fees paid for the $118 million upgrade.
Our existing line, which is about 6-inch line that was made out of clay, and that has reached its end of life.
City officials hope to accomplish more improvement projects in the future. The Denton City Council has approved a request for an upcoming bond election.
Residents will vote in November on $45 million for street improvements.
We reported that a possible tuition hike for UNT students was in the works. We now have some specifics to report. President Lane Rollins is proposing a 3.9% increase in tuition and fees for the next 2 years. The increase could cost students taking 15 credit hours about $170 more per semester and $7 more the second year. Graduate students would pay $25 more per semester than undergraduates. Rollins will present the proposal to the Board of Regents later this month.
Higher tuition may not be the only thing students will be paying extra for. They will also be paying for the planned new union slated to open in the summer of 2015.
Incoming students may have to pay an extra $100 a semester in union fees beginning in the fall 2014. The Student Government Association recently approved the fee increase, but students will have to okay it first. Students will vote on the increase April 2nd through April 6th.
The increase will fund renovation of the union and support programs and services for a student population that has doubled in the last 40 years.
Why are local daycares cutting back on playground equipment? And find out who this guy is. Don't go away, NT Daily News will be back in a moment.
This has been NT Daily News from the Mayborn School of Journalism at the University of North Texas.